Well, I'm on my way to Sedona and then eventually to Quartzsite to meet up with the Nomads. So while I am doing that, I am going to talk to you about various things, various and sundry things. So the first thing I want to talk about is Three-Eye Atlas. And you may have heard of the Hopi prophecy that tells of the great purification and awakening. But you might not know that these two things are connected. So stay tuned as I tell you this story from the edge of reality. The story begins, as many do, with something strange in the sky. A small, faint object, Comet Three-Eye Atlas, was first detected gliding through our solar system in late 2024. At first, astronomers thought it was another long-period comet, a chunk of ice and dust looping around our sun. But the deeper they looked, the stranger it became. It wasn't from here. Three-Eye Atlas is the third known interstellar object ever discovered, meaning it didn't originate in our solar system at all. It's a visitor, like Oumuamua in 2017 and Two-Eye Borisov in 2019. Three-Eye Atlas came from another star system, hurtling through the darkness for millions of years before brushing past our sun and heading back into deep space. But this one's different, because almost immediately, whispers began linking Three-Eye Atlas to an ancient Hopi prophecy, the prophecy of the Blue Kachina. According to Hopi elders, we are living in the fourth world, a civilization on the brink of transformation. They say that before the dawn of the fifth world, a great purification will come, a time of chaos, revelation, and renewal. And when that time arrives, two celestial signs will appear. I am a traveler through time. I have walked beneath the same stars as the founders of this nation. I have seen the United States reborn 3 times already, each under the same celestial signature, Uranus in Gemini. And now, once again, that planet of revolution and awakening returns to the same position in the heavens. The cycle has come full circle. The fourth turning has begun. The first will be the Blue Kachina, a spirit or star that appears in the heavens, dancing and flashing blue light, a harbinger that the time of great changes is near. The second, the Red Kachina, who will follow, bringing purification through fire and upheaval. When those two have passed, humanity will be reborn. To most, it's just mythology, a poetic way of describing cycles of destruction and rebirth. But to others, it's a coded message. And here's where things get interesting. When astronomers plotted the trajectory of Three-Eye Atlas, they found it was moving faster than any known comet, over 70,000 miles per hour, and coming in at an angle no object from our Oort cloud could take. It wasn't bound by our sun's gravity. It was just passing through. Then came the oddest part, its color. Most comets reflect sunlight as dull gray or yellow, or yellowish white. But 3I Atlas showed a distinct blue hue, an effect caused by ionized carbon monoxide and nitrogen. Its tail glowed electric blue against the blackness of space. Astronomers saw chemistry, but others saw prophecy. Because the Hopi elders said the Blue Kachina would appear as a celestial traveler, a blue star dancing in the heavens, visible before the great purification. And here it is, a glowing blue interstellar visitor, appearing just as the world enters a new cycle of upheaval. I've already talked about this on this channel. What astrologers see, what remote viewers see, and what the Hopi prophecy sees is 7 years of wars, climate extremes, political division, and rapid technological transformation. Is this a coincidence or a cosmic message? In the Hopi worldview, time isn't linear, it's cyclical, like the orbit of a planet or the spiral of a galaxy. Each world age ends not in finality, but in transition. The destruction of one era becomes the seedbed of the next. Modern astrology echoes that rhythm. Right now, Uranus, the planet of sudden change and revolution, is entering Gemini, the sign it occupied during the American Revolution, the Civil War, and World War II. Every time Uranus moves through Gemini, the world redefines its identity. And guess what? 3I Atlas's arrival aligns almost perfectly with the beginning of that next Uranus and Gemini cycle. So while science calls it a coincidence, the prophecy calls it a signal. If you're enjoying this kind of content, please give it a like and a share. Be sure to subscribe and comment below and let me know what you want to hear about next. And I just want to let you know that I'm starting my New Year's special. My reading special for the new year is $99 for an hour or $50 for half an hour. Or if you are a Patreon at the $5 tier, you can get an hour-long reading for the half-hour price. So that's an hour-long reading for $50 if you're a $5 patron. And you can cancel at any time. So you're welcome to take advantage of that if you want to, and I hope to see many of you. Just go to the link and order your reading. It should take you to an automatic scheduler, and then email me. Or you can just email me directly right away to schedule your reading. Be sure to email me. The email is below because I need to make sure that I have an accurate email address for you. All right, thanks so much. The Hopi didn't describe the Blue Kachina as a destroyer. They called it a messenger, a spirit that appears when humanity has forgotten its place in the web of life, when balance must be restored. And if that's true, maybe 3I Atlas isn't here to scare us. Maybe it's here to remind us. I find it interesting that its name is 3I Atlas. I don't think it's a coincidence that it reminds us of the third eye. And this Blue Kachina comet is here to remind us that civilizations rise and fall, but the cosmos endure. That power and greed are temporary, but balance is eternal. And that means, even in times of chaos, or perhaps especially then, we are part of something vast, ancient, and alive. Maybe the Blue Kachina isn't a myth from the past. Maybe it's a message from the future, a future where we remember that the earth itself is sacred. In early 2026, 3I Atlas will make its closest approach to Earth before disappearing forever into the dark. It will leave behind no debris, no trace, just a whisper across the heavens. But for those who look up at the night sky, that faint blue glow might mean more than just frozen gases and light refraction. It might be the oldest message in the universe that we are being watched, that we are being tested, that the time of the fifth world, the world of balance, cooperation, and awakening may be closer than we think. So is 3I Atlas the Blue Kachina? Of course, NASA would say no. But prophecy doesn't speak in equations. It speaks in symbols. And if the sky itself is trying to tell us something, maybe it's this. The age of endings has arrived, and the Blue Kachina is already here. So let's take a look at the Hopi prophecy and see what it has to say. I will continue to explore this subject. We are entering one of the most fascinating times in human history and in the history of this nation. I hope that you are as excited about it as I am, embracing the opportunity for incredible change and awakening. This is probably the most exciting time to be alive right now. And if you want to learn more about this, please stick around for more content. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Ring the bell for notifications so you never miss a single video. If you like this kind of content, click the like, share with friends and family and on social media. And please leave a comment. I'm dying to know what you think about this. I think it's incredibly fascinating. I think it's incredibly exciting. And I hope that you are all feeling excited too and will join me in this community. Looking forward to the future. Whether I'm traveling across space, traveling through time, or traveling in my imagination, I find mystery everywhere. I'm an adventure YouTuber, writer, time traveler, mystical nomad and storyteller, and a self-proclaimed warrior woman. I seek the experience of feeling alive in everything I do. This is a channel for people who are curious about living the nomadic lifestyle, being creative and self-reliant, and for those who love stories about the great mysteries of the supernatural, non-human intelligence, UFOs, and the warrior teachings of Don Juan Matus, as told through the writings of Carlos Castaneda. So whether you arrive here in your RV or your flying saucer, expect to find adventures in natural settings, time travel stories, the warrior teachings of Don Juan Matus, and dispatches from the edge of this virtual reality, a sci-fi fusion of fact and fiction.
See you soon.